Happy Monday indeed. 350 in chat. You flew from London to Paris in the A320neo. Very interesting flight with beautiful views. Was that in real life 350 or on the sim? That sounds good. Happy Monday to you anyway. Big thank you to you individually or specifically for helping me with that flight on Friday when we went to Madeira. That was eventful. I've switched back over to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 for tonight's flight. I was thinking to get back into X-Plane because I think the way I've sort of left X-Plane at the moment is with two recent flights, both of them needing a go around, so I definitely need to get back into X-Plane soon and just confirm that I can indeed do a flight that is yeah, without a go around in real life. You say, and happy Monday to you. That's awesome in the A320neo, lovely aircraft. I've been looking at doing some real life some flying in real life, not just literally as a passenger, but just doing some hub hopping from London. I was looking at London through to Amsterdam, and then Amsterdam down to Frankfurt, then Frankfurt to Zurich, and then Zurich to London over the course of a long weekend. I was looking at doing that, but I'll let you know if I do book anything. I have new tricks that the company has left me to teach you. I have. Okay, cool. Yeah, feel free to yeah, give me some advice in chat. Whether I implement it correctly is another matter, but we'll see. It certainly seemed to work on Friday, didn't it? But yeah. So I thought, as I said, Microsoft Flight Simulator. We'll jump into that tonight. We've got a flight from here in Dubrovnik, and we've actually got the Ini-build scenery that I flew into about a month ago. We did a called a Jet 2 the Balkans event, where we flew from Leeds Bradford with Jet 2, and we arrived here at Dubrovnik, but we never really had a chance to have a look around. But this looks really nice scenery. I think it's Ini-builds that make this, but I have been here. I think we came here in 2017, me and my wife. But I can't remember it. I do remember this sort of, you know, the sort of main terminal building. But yeah, it's a nice looking airport, isn't it? Real time as always in the simulator. So sort of not much daylight left, if any. So it's going to be a bit of a night flight for us. We'll have a look at the night lighting as well in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've certainly got my opinions on it. I feel it's going to be quite bright from time to time. But let's see how we get on. I actually think in both Microsoft Flight Simulator and in X-Plane, sunset and sunrise are definitely the best times to fly in both sims. I feel they both get it all pretty. Yeah, they get the look and feel pretty spot on, to be honest. But yeah, we're back in the Fenix A319. We last flew this. Sorry, I think we took it from. Did we do a? We flew into Salzburg in Austria. But yeah, it's been a while since I've flown this, so looking forward to it. Anyway, shall we jump in? I don't even think I've turned it on. Let's have a look. I've turned the iPad on, look, which is at 18% on the battery, so I need to get the APU on. So we've got external power. That's good. Cruise supply can come on. We'll arm the doors. Nav can go to 1. We need some lights in here as well. There we go. Get that on. And let's just get the ADIAs doing 1, 3, and 2 in the middle. We can do a test on the engines. Looks good. Looks good. And engine number 2 all looks good. That looks pretty good up there. Let's get some. We are going to need some integrated lighting for this flight. So we'll get that on. And we'll get the aircraft as well. We'll get that set up in terms of getting fuel on board and the passengers as well. This time, what we'll do, I like how the fly pad says 20% low battery. That's good. So we've pulled through the flight into here. Even I like the reflection there on the iPad. That's good. So this is all pulled through. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do GSX boarding and refueling. We'll do yeah, let me do that and let's see if this works, because I do think GSX can sometimes add an extra level of, if it doesn't work, it can just be a bit of a faff. but we're all good. Let's have a quick look outside. Jetway's connected, that's fine. The GPU is connected, all good. Let's jump back to our main seats and get some more lighting on just down here as well. Get that set up. We do in fact need to connect to VATSIM. I don't think we've got any coverage at the moment, but of course we'll use Unicom. And let's have a look, connect, and we are, let's have a quick look on there. In fact, I need to file the flight plan as well. Let me quickly do that. So we are CTN 756 Romeo, so it's Croatian 756 Romeo we are. Let's connect on there. Hopefully we're not spawning inside anyone. And the other thing as well is my keyboard seems to be playing up for some reason. What's going on here? I'm zooming in on everything. Can't seem to type. Annoyingly. What's going on there? That's a new one. I've never had that before. Unplug my keyboard and plug it back in. Where are we? Here we are. Plug that one. Right, that should be it. Always a technical problem. What is going on? Oh, I know. I think I know what it is. I've got a wireless keyboard here. I've got a wireless keyboard behind me that I think I was resting something on it. Let's try that. There we go. That seems to have fixed it. Alright, so let me file that flight plan. Sorry, folks. That is filed. Excellent. We're on VATSIM. Currently one plane off to our left-hand side. Oh, good. The fuel has arrived. And let's just have a quick look out this side. There he is. Discovery Airlines. Lovely stuff. That's good. Right, let's jump down to the McDo. We'll pull an init request through. That'll take a second. So we are CDN 756 Romeo, and our cost index today, let's get that up. We have a cost index of 6 and a cruising altitude of 380. Only a short flight, so we're probably going to be up and then down and then 6 on the cost index. Block fuel today, we have got 7 tons, 7.1, sorry. 7.1 tons on there. We'll leave the zero fuel weight for the time being, and we'll just jump back over to the iPad. Planned, is that fuel going in, do we see? Fuel is slowly going up, we just see that there. So that's good. We'll let that do its thing, and then what we'll also do is we should be able to request boarding as well. GSX. And request deboarding, request boarding, that's what we want. You have to put the seatbelts on after fuel. That is correct, actually. I don't think I've put them on yet. We will put the no smoking on. Definitely want that. GSX looks like it's still set to pounds for some reason. Do I have the reversers out? Is that is that because yeah, I do. There, it's when I unplug the, yeah, there we go. It's when I unplug the keyboard and mouse. Airplane system fuel, and we don't want it in US gallons. I need to change that. In additional services, I think I have to change that. That might be the aircraft though, you know. Although I'm surprised at that. No, we don't want the tug now. And do you want to board a crew? No, the crew is already on. Just the passengers, please. Sim settings, brake fan. Can you see the units? There we go. So that's in weight. Sorry, in kilos. But yeah, I think that's a GSX thing on that. I need to change that in the settings on GSX. Interesting that it's set to that, but anyway. Thank you 350 as well for spotting that on the reversers. So the other thing as well, what I'll show you is our outbound departure. Initial climb looks to be 5,000 feet to Dopet, and then we actually come out away from the land, and then we basically head up sort of northwest. Have a look at that for you. So yeah, there's our departure. Initial climb 5,000 up to 380, up the coast, and then yeah, not too long a flight at all today. We are on a 2-9 departure. So let's put that in down below. Forgive me, I am still jumping around. That's the problem from jumping from X-Plane to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Alright, departing. We are on 2-9, and it was the, let's have a look, Amigo 1 Victor. Amigo 1 Victor. We'll insert that in there. Good stuff. We're going to set, and I have got the WINWING working again. Initial climb of 5,000. We'll leave that there. We'll put that on there. The QNH is 1016. That's set already. And we've got passengers boarding. I can see them coming down the jetway now. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this flight. First one in a while in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We went on holiday, and then I got back and I did about 2 or 3 streams on X-Plane. So yeah, looking forward to it. What we'll do as well, departure performance. So we are runway 29, currently dry. We'll sync the preliminary load sheet. We'll sync the live weather, and then we'll calculate that. Do you want to make a fix info for the landing gear? Haha, what moment? I think I will, you know. I think let's do that. Let's get into the, let's get in the sky, and then we can figure that out, can't we? I see if I can remember how to do it. 147, 147 and 150. And then we've got flaps 2 with up 0.7. And then we've got a flex to temp of 68 as well. So let's jump back down. 147, 147, 150. Performance 147, 47. Excuse me. Clear all them. 147 and then 150. Flaps 2 and then up 0.7, wasn't it? On there, and 68 on the flex to temp. Let's just double check that, shall we? So flaps 2 up 0.7. Flaps 2 up 0.7 and 68 on the flex to temp. Good stuff. Baggage is coming on. It's like finished fueling. He's looking like he's packing up, which is good. I like that. I like that. Look at that. I don't know. Stuff like that. the subtle sort of light flare in there. I quite like the look of that. It's the small things, isn't it? Bags are 100%. It's only an A319, so there can't be much. And fuel is exactly as we wanted. I think it's actually a little bit less, no? What we fuel? Let me have a quick look on the OFP. OFP. Block fuel is 7 tons, just under 7.1, and then we've got it's fueled. It's slightly less than interested. Anyway, that's yeah. I'm nitpicking, but that's not quite bang on. Maybe it's the pounds kilos equation kind of thing. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to get them turned up a little bit as well. And I think we're not too far from pushback. The ideas have aligned, which is good. We will do the weights as well. My texture on AirSim. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? What is my texture resolution? Want me to quickly pause settings, and then graphics, and then global render settings. Texture resolution high. There's your answer. I don't like to jump out of wasn't it 2020 would disconnect you from VATSIM if you were paused for too long. Very quiet back here. We have finished fueling, so let's get the APU on, shall we? And the aircraft. Is the aircraft boarded? I don't see any other passengers. Fasten panel. Oh, it's fully boarded. Yeah, excellent. Fully boarded. Let's get the APU set to on. Everything else is good there. What we'll do as well is we'll jump back over to the weight and balance. So we've got 54.4 and 29.3. 59.4, 29.3, 59.4, 29.3. I think that's what I said. What's going on? That's good. There we go. Interesting. 54.4, 29.3. 54.4, not 59.4. 54.4. 29.3. Better, okay. Ah, dear. Thank you. Love to see the Flight Sim community streaming. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Do you stream yourself on air? It's a nice logo you've got there. Happy Monday to you, buddy. Happy Monday. What's going on with the APU now? Fault. 350. What's going on? APU shutdown, master switch off. Try that again, shall we? 2, 3, 4. Now. There we go. Maybe I just left it on too long without actually turning it on. Well, we'll see that firing up in a second. Down there. I can always jump outside and get a little glimpse. Lovely stuff. Is that the APU? That's the sort of... this is to do with the APU, isn't it, here? This thing. That opens, doesn't it? Does that bring the air through to the APU? Is my APU not starting? Whoa, I've got a problem. Why is my APU not starting? Do I need the bleed on? I thought you didn't need bleed air. Why is my APU not starting, guys? What am I doing wrong? You see that it doesn't work, go to the bottom and... yeah, it's not working. So, if you see that it doesn't work, go to the bottom and on the door keys, etc. There is one that... I run a TikTok channel where I do have a good community, and that's... oh, you've only streamed 3... no, that's awesome. I'll be honest, I'm not on TikTok. I think it's showing my age just a little bit. Is the APU starting up now? It does say flap open. But I watch a lot of my flight sim content on YouTube, and I just thought that's where I spend my time. And I do watch a few live streamers on there. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to contribute to YouTube. But I guess the strategy should be to put it everywhere, right? Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. But I just thought I'm just going to try and turn my camera on and stream, and because I'm going to be doing the flights anyway. And I just thought, you know what, let's just share the stream with you guys. Do you have Discord? Can I help you? I've had this before. I'm a little bit... what am I doing wrong? Why is it... APU auto shutdown master switch off. Clear that. APU battery start not available. Did I not turn the batteries on? Did I never turn the batteries on? Is that what it was? Oh, a schoolboy error that was, if it is. Let's try that again. I'm just going to let it all cool down a little bit. Let's get the APU page on. Although I will admit, actually, streaming is whilst I absolutely love it, it's a lot of fun. It's another thing to sort of keep an eye on and interact with. That's not going to change, by the way. I think if anything, it's just you're just going to see me do a lot more mistakes. But yeah, probably more entertaining for you than me. Right, I'm a little bit more hopeful that the APU is actually going to start up now. It is starting up. What a schoolboy error. Oh, silly me. Let's jump back. Oh, look, it's beautiful. It's alive. Oh, I love it. I just love those noise, especially in this Fenix aircraft. Doesn't it just sound? I mean, it's been out for a good few years now, hasn't it? Must be what, 2 or 3 years? I can't remember. I just never get bored of it. But they have updated the sounds, haven't they, since the BFU update. You did an 11-hour stream on here on YouTube from Qatar to Tokyo. That's a nice flight. Was it the A350? Right, APU is on, guys. Thank God for that. There is. I'm going to quickly check. So we've still got this. This guy is still online, but I think he's landed here. He's going to be doing a turnaround. But we will, for the sake of my own familiarity of staying true to VATSIM, we'll call for pushback. It's probably something I've done wrong, but let's get that on there. I've done not on stream. Well, I say that's a lie. I did we did a flight from London Heathrow to Cape Town. We streamed the departure and then the landing, but I didn't stream the whole thing because I think YouTube has a limit of 12 hours, and it might have pushed that kind of window. I think you can stream over 12 hours, but I don't think it kind of remembers, so it wouldn't show on your kind of YouTube page. It would just be deleted, I think, if you go over 12 hours. So yeah, I guess yeah, I definitely want to do. Are you from the UK? I am. I'm just I'm sort of North London. But yeah, definitely from the UK. Alrighty. So APU is on. Let's get all this sorted. We want to turn off the external power. We also want to get down here and get rid of the GPU, get rid of the chocks and cones, because that's going to stop us. I'm just going to do a quick check on the old joystick. That's moving, rudders, moving, all good. Initial climb is set, departure is set. If anyone else, I'm looking at you, 350, as my first officer. If you realise I forgot to do something, shout now. Fuel pumps and belts, there you go. Alright, let me just figure this out. We want to be nose left. We're going to push back and then we're going to depart from runway 29. So let's get those seat belts on. Parking brakes have come off. We'll get the pumps on for the engines. There we go. And what I'm also going to do is just go one little step lower on there. Still got one click of the dome light on. This is looking lovely. And let's go with engine number 2 on the right hand side. Are we good? Engine start valve. Oh, what have I done now? Oh, bleed air. My goodness. Right, bleed air. Clear that. Beacon light. Who is flying this aeroplane? I'm going to go strobes to auto as well. Probably done that a little bit too soon. Engine number 2. And we're going to go nav 2. What's the difference between nav 1 and nav 2, guys? I can hear life in the engine. That's good. Beacons on. Believe it or not, I do have I have got them printed, A320 and A319, the whole sort of 320 series. I have got the checklist and stuff like that, but yeah, I just like to jump in, to be honest. I do try to be as close to as sort of you know, the checklist procedure as normal, but there is still a bit of a, yeah, it is still for fun, if you like. I don't know, but yeah. Dear passengers, this is Mr. Captain, Mr. Sol. We have from Zurich. Have a safe flight. That is correct. That is Aiden. I think it's Aiden. Aden. Hello. How are you doing, my friend? Right, let's set those brakes. I'm going to go engine number 1 on the other side, which is this one. I love that, the hydraulic noise. Used to sell the checklist on my TikTok, but you closed your store. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I've got, I mean, I've got a checklist for a PA28, a Piper, an official one. Yeah, I do love these noises. So good, so good. Let me just quickly have a look on here. I just want to check, and we'll definitely push back the right way, which is a good start. Let's add that there. So we're basically going to taxi Golf and then hold Foxtrot. Very easy, easy taxi today. And what are we? Croatian 756 Romeo. And let's get the flaps to 2.
Pass the tapes around your waist and click together.
Lovely. I like these lights, very bright on the ground. Right, flaps 2, we will arm the speed brake. And let's get that set to max on there, which is good. Flaps 2, we'll go engines to normal, we'll turn off the APU, we'll go taxi light can come on, strobe can stay as it is for now. Runway turn off, what do we think to that? Do you normally put the runway turn off literally when you're sort of out in the sort of field away from the terminal? That's my assumption. Alright, let's Dubrovnik traffic, Croatian 756 Romeo, taxiing runway 23 via Golf, and we'll hold Foxtrot. Dubrovnik traffic. Alrighty. Predictive wind shear. We'll get that on multi-scan. We are on Unicom. I'm just going to check that volume is good. We're going to go TA RA on there. We're going to get a bit of floodlight on. We're going to turn off that dome. That looks better now. We're really getting ready. Alright folks, let's get back in the seat. I feel like I want to be a little bit more like there. Let's set that as my at night always taxi and runway. Okay, cool. So even now would you put the runway turn off here? We'll leave them on. Right, let's get that parking brake has come off. Spoilers around, APU is off. I think we're all good. And I love this aircraft. What sim do you use on air? Are you X-Plane, Microsoft Flight Simulator, both like me? Let's do a takeoff config check. All looks good. We will let the crew know. Which one? Which is the crew one? I always just press all, you know. It still says crew check. But aren't they supposed to sort of get back in touch with you? Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I made the jump from 2020 to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 very early. And it's not a decision I regret, to be honest. I actually had very good performance and stability early on, which I know is not true for a lot of people. I think I was lucky there. Takeoff config check is done. Config is normal, so we're all good. But never put the taxi or runway ones on whilst on pushback, because otherwise we'll leave. Yes. No, yeah, I'm aware of that one. You have to wait for the tug to disconnect, right? Otherwise you'll just absolutely blind them. Sorry if it's a bit dark in here as well. Another thing that I want to do is just, people have commented that when we do flights in real time, sometimes we'll set off and it's daylight, and so you sort of see me that little bit more, and then as the sun sets, you sort of my room. Yeah, I mean, it obviously depends on where we're flying in the world, but because we do a lot of UK flights, it represents what's going on in real life, and I quite like that touch. If you do feel that, the other thing as well, I don't think I want a full-blown kind of light staring me in the face. You tell me. I don't know. Maybe it's. I mean, I could put the lights on in here, couldn't I? And I don't know if that has much of an effect on the camera, but anyway. You don't need to see me anyway, do you? Let's be honest. Oh, it's nice and moody in here. Lovely. I like the inside of this aircraft, this Croatian Airlines. Don't worry, I have seen the inside of the A3 of the Fenix aircraft before. Don't forget the clock. Oh, mate, I never. I honestly, where is it? Isn't it? Hang on. Yeah. Where is the clock in here? I feel like I've seen it 1,000 times. Oh, there, chrono. Right, I know where it is now. Forgot. Why is the chrono that important? Because you've got the clock here, haven't you? But why is it so important? A little brake check. Yeah, all good. Whew. Yeah, we just won the last 2 flights. If you have a look back on the previous 2 live streams, they were on X-Plane 12. We did Madeira, we had to go around. We did a flight to Jersey, we had to go around. And yeah, the landing attempts were not good. So this one, well, we'll see what we get, right? We never know what we're gonna get, but yeah, fingers crossed. To know how long the engine's running on a good amount of thrust, we use the chrono to calculate 2 things: the engine start time and to calculate the flight time to know if we are delayed. Interesting. So you have a block time and then you have an air time, don't you? Do you turn the chrono off? Is it just for the departure? Check if there's any traffic. Doesn't look like there is, but we've still got the guy connected on the ground on stand as well. But we should be able to go straight out on this. You restart it after landing. Restart it after landing. Interesting. But why do I see some streamers before departure do the fix info? Before departure? Is that... Well, we'll just get straight out 350. You mean... Is that the fix for Zurich? Or do you do a fix as well for the departure? Dubrovnik traffic, Croatian 756 Romeo lining up and departing runway 23, Dubrovnik traffic. Cinema's here. Hello buddy, you alright? Happy Monday. Let's start the week as we mean to go on with no go-arounds. That's the plan anyway. Is that someone on final? No, it's a... Did you see that there? I thought that... it's a street light. Calm down. So you do a fix for departure as well. But you know this 350, you know you've got the rings here for 5 miles, 7.5 miles. What's the point in doing a fix if you've got them? Yuval's here. Hello buddy, you alright? Happy Monday. And Dubrovnik traffic, Croatian 756 Romeo, departing runway 23, initial climb 5000. Dubrovnik traffic. Right guys, let's get out of here. Engines 40%. Oh no 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 no. I knew I forgot something. Whew. Toga. Manflex SRS. Runway auto thrust. Although it's not saying runway. Auto thrust is blue though. Chrono. Where is it? There. Where is it? There. God, I'm missing my V1 and rotate. Oh, that's a lovely rotation on this Fenix aircraft. Wow, that feels great. Positive rate. Gear is coming up. Oh, wonderful. Look at that. This side's better. Marvellous. Follow the, oh, a little bit high actually on the nose. Down a little bit, get some speed. It's following that flight director. That's better. Levers to climb. We're going to get the AP in. Our initial climb 5000. It's going to get a little light up here. Here we go. Strobes. Right, next time. When do I turn the chrono off? I mean, I was late turning it on. Where's the chrono on here? Is it here? Wait. Oh, bollocks. Oh, I had paused it. Oh, I did it wrong. I think I clicked it and then reset it. Right, we'll do that next time. I'm gonna turn that off. We're at 200 knots. We're at flaps 1. We'll go flaps clean. Tidy up the aircraft. Don't need the speed brakes anymore. That can come off. And there's no ATC on, so we'll go 380 hour straight up to cruise. Excuse me. After landing, you restart. So after landing, you restart. Oh, sorry. Okay, so you literally press go on the stopwatch as soon as you sort of have throttled up the engines, and then after you land, and the sort of engines are idle, or when you turn the engines off at stand on air. Is that what you mean? Or when you've landed? Get that range extended. I think this is what people mean by Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Being like, it's just a bit too bright, isn't it? These sort of ground textures. What's going on with my camera? Coming up on 10,000. Yes, exactly. Just to confirm, on stand or when your engines are idle? $10,000's coming up. And lights can come off. Wing is off, that's good as well. Turn-offs can come off. Strobe can stay as it is. Beacons on. I'm mean, do we need... We'll leave the passenger seatbelts on for the time being. Q&H can transition at 10,000 here, that's good. I'm just going to check as well. Do we have any ATC on? Oh, it looks like we might have coverage. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I thought we might have coverage over further Zurich. Never mind. Do I prefer the CFM or IAE or CFM? I think I prefer the IAE, to be honest. IAE. I wonder if we can go direct. Do we really need to do this outbound procedure? I guess we can stick to it, can't we? Can't see a lot out of that window anymore, folks. Apologies. I see the moon. Very bright in there. Very bright. Yes, let's do the fix. So what we do for that is we jump down here and we basically, so let's see if we can do it from, oh, in fact we need to do it, put our arrival in, but we'll look at the flight plan and then, oh actually no, we will put the, so you would put in the arrival first, right, and then you'd put the fix in, I presume. Is that right? I mean, I can look at the arrival. We'll look on here. So what we got, OFP, and we do need to check as well. But at the moment, we've got, I've missed it, Calip 3 Golf arrival on 1-4. Let's put that in, and then if we need to change it, we always can do. ILS 1-4. Oh, lovely, an ILS. Not done one M for a while. ILS 3. Sorry, Kellig 3 Golf arrival. Alright, cool. So that's in now. One thing you did wrong is that at exit, if it is at night, you have to turn the lights off. Oh, I know, but shouldn't it do that automatically in here? Let's do my flights, ground services. Here. Airframe, cabin lights, look. I mean, I would want them at this point, maybe on like 50. Let's have a jump back here. That's better. I mean, it should be fully dark, shouldn't it? Let's have a look at what dark's like back there. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's the one, isn't it? And then I always like it when the lights are really dim on an aircraft. I don't like... What's going on here? Where's the lights gone? There we go. That's nice. I prefer lighting like this. I hate big lights. Probably why I'm sat in the dark now, talking to you guys. Yeah, I hate big lights. Especially when you fly long haul and you're sort of landing at like, I don't know, 5 AM or something. And you've just woken up from your nap. And then they just like blind you. It's like, what? Yeah. Right, what we got, oh, we want to do the fix, don't we? We want to try this thing. So the last thing we did was, we basically, let's return there. Okay, so, from effectively the last, there's a discontinuity, let me get rid of that. Oh. What's going on? Or maybe we can't. That's fine. Maybe it doesn't allow us on this one. But if we do this one, then we'll put a fix in. Reference fix is hang on. LSZH. ZH 1-4, put that in there, and then the radial we need to add the approach, and it's an ILS-14, that's the one. Add to route. Go back over here, get that chart, and the radial is 134, and we want a 5-mile radius. And we go return. Did I do that right, 350? Oh, I just completely messed it all up. Let's just go to plan now. We'll go over here. We'll step through. Oh, what the hell's that? That line. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, no, there, yeah. Look, it's there. 5 miles. Today we're going to make a PBD and a fix info. Fix. Did I do that right on the fix? Why is that line? Is that the radial? Is that the line seems a little bit mental. Why is it all the way out here? Do I have MK Studios? Oh no, I don't think I do. But it's one of the handcrafted ones, so at least we're not having to deal with the terrible default, bog standard looking airports. Yes, if you like, you can put another 10. I'm happy with my one at 5. Should we get some? Should we try and get some little bit of? Bit of backing music. It's very loud, is this aircraft when you're at this altitude. If you see the discontinuity, then put a point on the card. But it's see, what I usually do is I just usually go to like. Because I would just go to sort of a heading select and just do a direct to the next waypoint. I always feel like those discontinuities are there to, I don't know, just put you on a heading or something. I don't know. I'm literally making it up. So we're going up the coast, and then we're into Zurich, and not too long a flight at all. We've got the arrival put in. I'm just going to check. Let me know if the music's too loud or if you want rid of it completely. Oh, hang on. We've got centre on. I think. Heck, have we? Zagreb radar, 135.8. Lovely stuff. 135.8. I might have to turn the music down for my own sake.
Zagreb radar, good evening, Condor 929, flight level 340.
Condor 929, Zagreb radar, good evening, identified.
Zagreb radar, Croatian 756 Romeo, inbound Rotar, flight level 30 for 380.
Russia 756 Romeo, Zagreb identified. Squawk 1000, climb level 360.
Squawk 1000 and 360, Croatian 756 Romeo. 360 he wants us. And Squawk 1000. Alrighty, we're good. Oh, guys, I need to go stir my sausage and bean casserole. Give me 30 seconds.
Hello.
Done it.
Ryanair 2428, flight level 350 in Molabin. Sorry for the late call.
Ryanair 2428, Zagreb will identified, no worries.
Benefits of living in a flat, you get to just run from one room to the other.
Hello, is there 475 inbound Barrett flight, passenger level 300, climbing 320.
Is there 475, Zagreb will identified, climb flight level 360, proceed direct cutting.
360 and direct cutting, is there 475?
Yuval, just going back to your question about MK Studios, do you know one of the problems that I've got with... Sorry, is that really loud?
455, Zagreb will identified.
Turn it down a little bit for you. One of the problems that I've got with going from 2020 to 2024 is some of the scenery, where I downloaded it from or where I bought it from. For example, Orbex. I can't remember what it's called. Orbix. Some of the scenery that I've got from them on Microsoft 2020 are just, it's locked. Like, you can't download the files through the installer into 2024. What you can do is download them to your 2020 community folder, but I don't have that installed anymore. So, but some sceneries, if I get them from like Contrail or somewhere else, you can actually get the files and put them in, you like force them into the community folder. So yeah, yeah, it's just a bit of a mess really. But I use Sim Market, I use Orbix, I use Inibuilds, their store. I use, what was the other one? What was the other one? I can't remember. But yeah, there's so many different stores that I've bought stuff from, and keeping an eye on what I've bought and what sceneries I've got is a bit of a nightmare. I've actually got a document that I've put together that has all the real world, all the handcrafted airports that have come with the sim updates, the world updates, and the third party ones that I've bought. I've just put them all in a document. Because I do think flying for default airports in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I don't think it's as good an experience as X-Plane is. Just simply the fact that I think the default airports look pretty crap. I think they're really just not good. So I always try to fly to an airport that I've got scenery installed on, a third-party scenery, or that it is in one of the sim updates or the world updates.
375, goodbye. 130.375 with Malta 7 through whiskey.
That is far too bright, surely. Maybe it looks better on stream, but on my end this looks really bright down there. Finally take the passenger seatbelts off. They'll be bursting back there. The other thing as well is this setting where you can have it where the passengers are actually visible through GSX. I used to have that on, but all of a sudden it's now turned off, annoyingly. Very nice. Yeah, we're hoping for no dramas on this arrival. Be nice if we got some ATC to help us in.
11255 approved, report back.
We got the given.
So UTC, so we've got about an hour's cruise, something like that.
You're 6 kilo monitoring Eco 122.8, goodbye.
You're 6 kilo by.
It's a bit warm back there, 25 and 24. Let's get that cooled down in the cabin for these folks. Bit warm. There we go.
6 November Juliet, request out of cockpit 4 minutes.
Rudder 6 November Juliet, approved, report back.
Vehicle.
I wonder if he's going to leave us at 3.6 or we're going to get to 3.8. Who knows? That's nice. Is that split?
Sacra Breda, good evening, easy 4 Whiskey Alpha level 340. Easy 72 Whiskey
It is.
Alpha, Zagreb will
Wow.
identify squawk 5253.
This is another scenery that I want to pick up. Split. That looks a nice approach, doesn't it? I've never done that.
That
looks good.
Easy 72 Whiskey Alpha.
6 November Juliet, back in cockpit.
Welcome back.
Zagreb radar, good evening, Hotel Echo Mike Sierra 03, after departure forage inbound VFR flight to Rijeka Hospital.
Hotel Echo Mike Sierra 03, hello, Zagreb radar, set squawk 7000 and confirm intention Rijeka CTR then hospital flight.
Confirming Rijeka City Hospital VFR flight and squawk 7000, Hotel Echo Mike Sierra 03.
Hotel Echo Mike Sierra 03, Roger, climb altitude 1500 feet on QNH 1018 MSL and proceed towards Rijeka CTR, enter via Kilo 1.
See what I want to do. I want to change the background on here.
City via Kilo 1, and
You can change the background image from external device.
QNH
Oh.
1018.
1018 and climbing 1500 feet. Hotel Echo Mike Sierra 03.
Interesting.
Calling 1255, we are back.
Calling 1255, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Zagreb radar, good evening. Mike Alpha Romeo Delta Alpha. We're at stand 10 at Zadar and requesting our IFR clearance please to Bratislava.
Mike Alpha Romeo Delta Alpha, hello Zagreb. I can offer runway 31 or 22 for departure, which one do you prefer?
3-1 please, would be great.
Roger, Mike Alpha Romeo Delta Alpha, clear to destination, flight plan route, runway 31, Palace to Tango departure, climb 8000 feet, squawk 1000.
You know what's good about?
Yeah, sorry about that. Would it be possible to take 1-3?
Hang on.
I do apologise.
In that case, re-cleared via runway 13, that will be Palace 1 Bravo departure, climb 8000, squawk 1000.
Runway 13, Palace 1 Bravo departure and climb 8,000 feet altitude and squawk 1,000, Mike Delta Alpha.
You know what's good about Flight Sim? If you've been at work all day, oh, what's that down there? I find that it can really help focus your mind on just this one task.
03, negative, Kilo 1.
So that if you're struggling with anything, you
Hotel
have to make you feel. Not saying I am, by the way. I'm fine. Don't worry. But I just find that it really does take all your attention, and it's just a nice place to sit. And the engine noise, the ATC, the immersion, it's just lovely. But it can it can be a nice distraction, I think, for a lot of people.
Condor 929, monitor Unicorn 1 to the decimal 8, safe flight.
Unicorn 1 to the decimal 8, Condor 929, thank you, bye-bye.
Lovely. It's nice to be back in the skies on Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. Done a lot on X-Plane recently.
Identified. Expect Alice Zulu runway 05, loop 7 Zulu arrival, airboat transition.
Expect Atlas 05 Zulu arrival advised, again?
Let's just have a look actually.
7255.
I don't want to get, where are we?
Loop 7 Zulu arrival and loop
What's this
9
doing?
transition loop 155, I think.
That's already filed, I can get rid of that. And Sorry, folks. I wanted to look on Navigraph, didn't I? Here we go. Right, so. Oh, interesting. Wow, okay, what's going on here? Surely I would fly direct Gipol from Keleb, wouldn't you? Hide that. Yeah, surely at this point here, Keleb, you wouldn't.
Welling 1255, descent flight level 330 to reach by Copri.
Welling 1255.
Oh no, never mind, ignore me.
By Copri.
Yeah, I mean we're 10,000 feet above the airfield, so that's fine. Then it's.
Lufthansa 1255, proceed direct Airball, descent flight level 120.
Direct Airball, descent direct 110 of 155.
Lufthansa 1255, negative, descent flight level 120.
120 of 155.
Telecom Mike Sierra 03 after kilowatt, proceed to Mike 1, thereafter VFR activity towards Rijeka Airport approved. Report completed.
Hotel Mike Sierra 03 after Kilo 1 direct Mike 1 and call you after landing Hotel Echo Mike Sierra 03.
Cinema, I will be flying from Lowy to, so that's, I mean, you're flying into Zurich, but you're going to be flying from, isn't Lowy Innsbruck? I've done an Innsbruck approach a long time ago when I first got into flight sim, years ago. But I've never really done it since because I think I'm sort of intimidated by, I want to do it right rather than not, you know. If I'm going to do it, I want to do it right and I want to know the proper procedures and I just don't feel ready, to be honest.
Alpha requesting engine start.
Innsbruck to Zurich, lovely. You might be landing at the same time, Cinema. It's a shorter flight, isn't it? Than what I'm doing. Where am I now? I can give you, we have got a estimated time arrival. UTC 7:25, so about an hour until we are on the ground.
Contact Budapest controller 120.375, goodbye.
1255, contact Budapest 120.375, bye-bye.
You can try the EasyJet pilot. What's the EasyJet pilot? Oh, you're going to be landing at the same time. That'll be cool. Let me know what your call sign is. I'll follow you on VAT radar. It's a shame you can't. Because I was following you the other day, when you're flying in South Africa. It's a shame you can't. Oh bollocks! Did I not? Oh no. So it's updated. It's updated as Volanta. What I do need to do is add the actual name of the aircraft. Oh wait, 9 Alpha CTN. Let's add that. Search 9 Alpha CTN. Create new. 9 Alpha CTN. A320. There we go. Cool. Easy 5641 you are. That's a channel where you... Yeah, EasyJet sim pilot. He's good, isn't he? Gavin, yeah, he's a good source, isn't he? He's a good source of information. Are you on Volanta as well, Cinema? Feel free to add me on there.
2420, hello Zagreb, too late, monitoring, comma to the simulate, goodbye. Operator, good evening, with our 621 Lima, level 360 inbound, Sibla. With our 621 Lima, Zagreb will identify.
Just going to look for you on that radar.
Direct to Barab is
There you are.
2455, descent flight level 330 to reach by Copring.
Descent flight level 330, 24 posters.
Okay, it's a short flight, isn't it? What are you doing it in? What plane are you in? Going to be an A3 something, if it's EasyJet. No flight plans filed though. Make sure you file a flight plan. They'll tell you off. See if we can see you on the ground. Innsbruck, there you are. Oh, you got Speedbird next to you. I think I've got the filters. In fact, I need to keep yeah. Oh, ages yet. I don't want to miss my top of descent, but absolutely ages. Where the hell is? Oh, here we go. Volanta, everyone else. There we go. Got you. Add friend. Oh god, that took a while. Hey, you've had a long. Well, I say this. You've done 4 flights in September, and you've had a long break before that. Were you not using flights to track it on Volanta, or did you literally have a long break? Hey, you're in an A320N.
Ryanair 2428 with descent.
Must be in the fly-by-wire.
Ryanair 2428, descent flight level 210.
Down to 210 for Ryanair 2428. Correction to it. Radar, Mike Alpha Romeo Delta Alpha, request taxi.
Mike Alpha Romeo Delta Alpha, taxi to holding point and runway 13, report ready for departure.
Taxi to holding point 13 and we'll go Mike Delta Alpha.
Yeah, you usually don't fly with Volanta. I know. Yeah, a lot of people say it can take a lot of resources from your PC. And I think for a lot of people, me included, I think we just want as much performance as we can get. So a lot of people, yeah, they've moved to, is it LVAX? I can't remember what it's called.
Control, good evening, Ryanair 668 is inbound Elgos, climb flat level 320, currently passing.
Oh, you're in the A320neo V2 by any build. I've never flown that, you know. Never flown it. What's the A321 like as well? I've never flown any of the stock aircraft, to be honest, in 2024.
1612 on the ground at Zagreb, correction, that's Rijeka, request clearance to...
Is it CPU intensive, Volanta, really? I think that's the one thing on my machine that seems to have more headroom than my GPU. Probably why I don't really feel too much performance sap from it.
Initial climb 8000, squawk 1000, air taxi 161.
Air taxi 1612, read by correct.
Air taxi 1612, request startup.
Taxi 1612, startup approved, QNH 1019.
Startup approved, QNH 1019, air taxi 1612.
Radar 6638, climb flight level 340.
That's a beautiful one. What's a beautiful one?
Climbing flight level 340.
The A321 or I flew an A321 any builds in Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. Yeah, I've not flown any of them because when 2024 came out, those planes were streamed in, weren't they? And that to me, I don't know my internet connection, but it just didn't seem to work very well. And thankfully, the Fenix aircraft was pretty much from day one. It was supported in 2024, not officially, but yeah, thankfully that was the case. Otherwise, I really had nothing to fly.
Taxi 1612, request taxi, we need full length.
Air taxi 1612, taxi to holding point Alpha runway 14 via Alpha backtrack line up approved.
Taxi holding point Alpha runway 14, backtrack and line up, air taxi 1612.
We've got our top of descents coming in now. Lovely stuff. And we just want a nice, straightforward arrival, if we can get that. I'm just going to go, in fact, might just wait until we get out of the Zagreb control. We're not too far from exiting his area, whatever you call it. I will try the ini builds. Which one do you recommend? The A321 or? I feel like I should do the A321. Or yeah, no, I should. The only issue is the floodlight does not work. Oh, that I can look past that. Maybe we'll do a day flight, so we don't really need to worry about it.
Contact Budapest on 120.375, goodbye.
Contact 120.375, 2455,
Lacunoch.
A321 Neo. Any builds. Let me write it down. So I don't forget. Right, give me, in fact, a Croatian 756 Romeo.
Go ahead.
We just need 1 minute out of the cockpit.
Approved, report back.
Right, give me a minute, guys. Oh, it doesn't work in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, but it works in 2024. That floodlight. But that's only the dome light, isn't it? Right, give me a minute. I'm just going to go stir my casserole.
Condor 566, Zagreb, below identified, set clock 5226, climb flight level 330.
5226 and climbing and maintaining flight level 330.
Lufthansa 1255, descent 6000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descent 600 feet, QNH 1017, Lufthansa 155.
Mike Alpha Romeo Delta Alpha runway 13 cleared for takeoff, wind 080 degrees 8 knots.
Clear takeoff, runway 13, Mike Delta Alpha.
Croatian 756 Romeo, we're back.
Welcome back. Hotel Echo Mike Sierra 03 KNH Rijeka, now 101
Oh, right, the one below the autopilot, sorry. Cinema, yeah, that's quite. Yeah.
Traffic information, Eurocopter 145, right downwind, runway 14,
lights.
runway 14 clear for takeoff,
They don't work.
090 degrees.
This detail, insane, isn't it?
Clear for takeoff, runway 14, traffic inside there, taxi 161.
Hotel Echo Mike Sierra 03, traffic information. Airbus A321 departing runway 14 Rijeka will be crossing and proceeding towards the left downwind, runway 14 report inside.
Hotel Echo Mike Sierra 03.
Yeah, they need to turn that down. I'm quite sure I've never seen the Milky Way like that when I've been on a flight. But just me. You pushing back?
Speedbird 85 Golf Alpha runway 04 clear for takeoff wind.
Yeah, what I got about 250 miles, something like that. Leave it a bit longer and then we'll put the arrival data into the McDo.
taxi 1612 identified, climb flight level 270, no restrictions.
Climb flight level 270 unrestricted, air taxi 1612.
What's your flight time from there? Must be about 30 minutes.
4,000 feet via airport, clear to LS Zulu, runway
If that.
05, report established.
Descend 4,000 feet, clear to LS 05, Lufthansa Montefeston.
That's a very short flight. I'm just looking at it.
Contact Budapest control on 120.375, goodbye.
120.375, is 62 Lima, thank you, bye bye.
Oh! Hello, mate. Hello, buddy.
Mike Alpha Romeo Delta Alpha identified, climb flight level 320 unrestricted.
Climb flight level 320, Mike Delta.
I think that's 36 minutes. I think that'll be the shortest flight I would have ever done in Microsoft Flight Simulator, or in any flight sim actually. I think I need to give myself a little bit of time in the sky just to relax a little bit. Otherwise you're up and down. Yeah, I think I was saying last time, I think when I get to 250 subs, I'm going to do a long haul. We'll do like an all-day stream.
Mike Delta Alpha, proceed direct to Neck.
And then 500 as the next one.
Direct to Neckin, Mike Delta.
And then I guess I should consider one at 1,000. That's if I get there, that is. But I can't see anything changing. I'm going to keep streaming certainly on a Monday and a Friday. And then if we do a long haul, it'll definitely be over the weekend.
1612, proceed direct to Lambda.
The shortest one is
Taxi 1612, thank you.
Oscar Echo Delta Foxtrot 2. Where is that? 25 minutes.
Climb flight level 300 unrestricted.
Where is that in the world? Is that oh, you live in Daman? Is that isn't that like Oman? Daman or Jor? I can't remember. Sorry if I have offended you. Let's have a look where Daman is. Oh, it's Saudi. Oh, wonderful. We were in Dubai a couple of weeks ago. And I used to live in Abu Dhabi for a short time. Ah, very good. Oh man, it must get hot there though. Must get quite... Actually, at least you're on the coast. You're from India. Where in India are you from? I presume you're working in or studying. Unicom Croatian 756 Romeo. Alright, back to Unicom. We want to visit India, you know. We want to go to the southern coast area. Is it I can't remember what it's called now. What's it called? Kerala? You're a student there. Oh, good. What are you studying? Sorry, you don't feel free to decline to comment if you if you don't want to share. Hey, this is looking nice. Look at this cloud cover coming up. That's looking good. Still a little bit bright for me though. Is this? I do think I prefer night flying on X-plane. If only I could just stick those landings, that'd be helpful, wouldn't it? Kerala. That's where we want to go. Looks beautiful. Some of the beaches. I just yeah, I might have to acclimatise to from the Western culture. Might be a shock. I'm pretty laid back. Ah, you're in school. Very good, very good. And now you just do your flight sim on the side, and yeah, good for you. I wish I'd got into flight sim earlier in life, but it is what it is. There will be better lighting. Oh, brilliant! That's good to hear. Sim update 4. Yeah, I had the beta for the last. Was it sim update 2? I think I went over to the beta, but then I decided to go back to the full release version. I can't remember why exactly, but I think some of the stuff that I was using wasn't supported, or I think I can't remember when the beta came out and it was on the stable release, although the full release. It was very difficult to switch back. You basically had to fully uninstall or fully reinstall the sim again, which I thought that's a bit of a ball ache. I don't want to do that. So yeah, anyway, I'm on the release build. Don't do the betas anymore. I might stop flying for a few months due to exams and all. I can understand that. At least though, it depends if you want to do it on VATSIM, but I do find, and I've done this myself, before I was streaming, I would used to set up a flight in the morning when I work from home on a Monday and a Friday. So often you can get a flight set up at like lunchtime, get airborne, and then do the cruise whilst you're working in the afternoon, and then land as you are basically just after you finished work. So my point is, you can pretty much work in the cruise, can't you? You could study during the cruise or revise or whatever you needed to do. Depends if you're easily distracted. Just want to look out the window like I do. But yeah. Yeah, that's just a bit bright, isn't it? But I'm looking forward to that. If they are changing it, definitely needs some refinement, doesn't it? They've already confirmed my flight. 350, you're back. What's your next flight? 350? Just gonna check on VATSIM, see if anyone else has just landed at Zurich. So I've got 1-4 as the arrival. What have you got, Cinema? What's it giving you there? I could have a look on flight radar as well. Let's have a look on flight radar and see what they're landing on in real life. That's what I did. That's what I always do actually when we did the Madeira flight. Checked on that as well. Let's do Zurich. Arrivals, earlier flights, and then let's have a quick look. So we've got a Prague flight has just landed. Playback. Let's have a check, shall we? So Zurich, looks like he's coming in on 1. Perfect. Yeah, 1-4. Excellent. Looks like that's what they're using. Madrid, Greece, Madrid, Roma, Madrid, Paris. Madrid, Greece. Madrid, Roma. Oh, sorry, no, let me say that again. Madrid to Greece, Greece to Madrid, Madrid to Roma, Roma to Madrid. You're getting around a lot. That'll be mega. Yeah, I'll look at how bright it is now on stream. But maybe it's brighter on my screen than it is on the stream, but that looks far too bright. Anyway, I'm not the first person to say it, and I think you all probably agree. The other thing as well is, look, the ground textures at this level, they need to be sharper. They're sharper when I use the ones in X-Plane. You know, the map enhancement, where it sort of streams in the ground tiles. This just doesn't look great at this altitude. Anyway, here's what it is. What was I saying? Yeah, I was saying at the start of the stream that I want to. I was considering booking a flight from London to Amsterdam, spend the night there, Then Amsterdam to to Frankfurt, spend the night there. And then Frankfurt to Zurich, spend the night in Zurich, and then Zurich back to London over the course of like a 3 or 4 day weekend. Just to go to some major hubs, and I just like being around airports, to be honest, around planes. You can do some plane spotting at Amsterdam and Zurich. Not sure what Frankfurt's like. I'm sure there'll be something to look at. But yeah, that's what I thought about booking. Sometime early November I was looking at. "120 miles from top of descent. Currently no ATC. We are on Unicom. We were on Zagreb Control. We've just come in over Vienna, I believe. Yeah. Oh, you're in the A321. Is that, will it be a Neo or a 200? What am I looking at? I was looking at something, I can't remember. Who's this going past us? You just see that red, oh, that blinking dot. It is Air France 45, and he's going to Athens from Paris Charles de Gaulle. Where is our friend Cinema? Where is he? You departed, haven't you? Or is it? Have you departed? Here you are. Found you. You've just departed, and you are now at around 10,500 feet. Be a little bit higher than that now. Oh, it's on the what's the departure that you've been on? Runway 08 at Vienna. Not Vienna. Innsbruck. (321-2), lovely. What engines? And does it have sharklets? Hey, what we should do as well is we'll put the we'll put the lights right down in the cabin, as we should have done on departure, but it's a nice night across Europe. Oh, I tell you what, I just posted a pic in Volanta. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, I've just... Where's my Volanta gone? There it is. Interesting, it hasn't come through yet. That's weird, isn't it? Because you posted one the other day, and that, I couldn't see that either. Look, I'll show you. Here's my flight, what we're tracking. You're basically, that's not you, is it? You're not in yeah, that's not you. You're in an EasyJet, which is here. Screenshots. Yeah, oh, so there, look. Oh, very nice. Yeah, so that's pulled through. But look, if we do filters, I've definitely got it set because I can see other, yeah, screenshots look set. But yours hasn't pulled through to my kind of like main window. There's this Swiss one over there. There's a few, look. Maybe it just takes time. Oh, that's a nice shot. Look at that one. I usually take scrums. Oh, that's nice as well. Take some screenshots and then I upload them after I've done the flight. But this one, yeah, I haven't taken it yet. Maybe it just takes time, cinema, to pull through. You know, if you put in the FMC program and put help, you can text them. Is that text? What do we need to do actually? We need to put our performance, our arrival data in, don't we? Next phase. Next phase. Next phase. There we go. Finally. Where's weather? Weather. Here we go. Alrighty. We got 310 at 4 knots. QNH 1022. Temperature on the ground is only 11 degrees. It's cooling off in Europe, isn't it? 31004. Oh. There. And then what we need to do is get our minimums. We'll get them from here. Oh, 350. Can you help me on this? This is annoyed me for a long. Not annoyed me, but what is the? Where do I get the minimums? Is it 1,602? Is that the minimums? It's quite high, isn't it? Glide slope comes in at 4,000. Did you make the computer by you have yourself? I bought this. I use it's a Chill Blast PC. It's my second one, and I got it in 2020. So it's just over 5. Well, it's 5 years old. Over 5 years old now, and it's been reliable as anything. It's so good. It's never failed on me. Touch wood. I'll buy another one from them, to be honest. It's been a really nice machine. But yeah, what's the minimums here for this ILS? Is it this 1,602? Nice path. Straight in landing. Cinema, you might be able to help as well. Can you pass me the link, please? To Chill Blast? Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is my. I've had 2 machines over the last 10 years from them, and they've never failed from me. I'll put it in chat for you. They even do. I think they actually do some some flight sim dedicated PCs. Yeah, they do. I'll show you on here. They're really nice, and they're UK based. I don't know where you're based, but they are UK based. I think you're UK based, aren't you? But yeah, this is basically the equivalent to what I got. This one, I spent about 2,700 on mine back in 2020. Yeah, and my machine now is very much sort of mid-level, I'd say. Yeah. Right, I'm going to put in 1602 in there for the barrow. Hopefully that's right. Top of descent is about 90 miles. Should be sponsored, not sponsored. What's the word? Partnered with Chill Blast. I'm just looking out for you. Cinema, where are you? Or is that you there? No. Is that you there? Yes. Oh, you're going that way. Well, kind of interesting. Very good. Very, very good. Why do you always get... Does anyone else get this? See this down there? Like, why is it so bright? What is that? I feel like it's some scenery, some like sim update, world update, sorry, that. I can see it over London as well, or whenever I fly over some big cities. I feel it's, yeah, some of the things that they've added, it's like, oh, we'll make a proper version of it in 3D and put it on the ground, and it just looks a bit unrealistic. Plane right down there, just above the, wow. I love how you see the vapor trails as well. Certainly getting more mountainous, isn't it? Got snow on the tops of these. That's it. That's it's funny, isn't it? Oh, you can see the tops of the mountains. I mean, I guess you would have moonlight, wouldn't you? But it wouldn't be that bright. Oh. Oh really? I'm not gonna get them, am I? Oh, of course, yeah, because you're... Yeah, I can see you're here, look. Yeah, you're in... So you've had... Did you have ATC when you departed as well? I presume you did. Oh no, it's above flight level 315, okay. So you may have just picked them up now, have you? Because you are... Well, you're 18,000 feet. I'm going to say your flight cruise altitude is going to be about 20,000, isn't it? Where are we? You might get there before us. How long before arrival? For me, I'm still got 1924, so you're looking at 30 minutes for me. Might be a little bit quicker, depends, but yeah, 1924. God Gamer's back. After a long time, I'm back. How are you doing, buddy? Happy Monday to you. Hope you're well. I remember the name God. I remember calling you God for short. Everyone that comes into chat, we've got 350, we've got Cinema, we've got God. I just try instead of saying everyone's full name, I think I just take it upon myself just to shorten everyone's name to what makes it easier for me. Hope you don't mind. I think I remember God Gamer. You were not. I don't think you were overly impressed with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think you'd got it on Game Pass or Xbox Pass. Can't remember what they call it last time, but I don't think you were too sold on it. But yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm good. We're starting the week as we mean to go on with no go-arounds. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm all good, mate. Thank you for asking. Got sausage casserole, sausage and bean casserole, pretty much ready for when I. When we land and when we close the stream out. I look forward to that. Chill out, watch some TV, and then work tomorrow right through to the rest of the week. Well, until Friday, and then we'll be back on Friday. We'll be streaming again as usual, 6 o'clock Friday. Yeah. And we always leave the door open for another stream as well, be it midweek or on the weekend, but definitely want to, or I'm definitely sticking to the Monday, Fridays. They seem to work really well. We're not too far from our top of descent. We're about 30 minutes from landing, just under 25 minutes, something like that. Nice of you to drop back in though, God Gamer. Appreciate that. I'd say we did a flight into Salzburg. Try it over here once, it's the biggest airport in the world. Oscar, is it really? You're about to sleep in 6 minutes. I just saw you like. Oh well, thank you, mate. Well, look, don't let me keep you from your beauty sleep. We all need it. I feel a hell of a lot better when I've had a good night's sleep. So, but yeah, appreciate you dropping in. And Cinema, try Oscar Echo Delta Foxtrot once. It's the biggest airport in the world. Oscar. Let's have a Google, shall we? Oscar. Are they trying? Is it really? Are they trying to make it a bit like a Middle Eastern hub, a bit like Qatar and Dubai? Are they trying to do a load of increase the passenger numbers or anything like that, or they've just literally gone crazy and just built the biggest airport in the world for the sake of it? What makes it the biggest? The footprint, the sort of, well, yeah, it does look pretty big. They've certainly got a lot of space to play with, haven't they? I did a flight from Egypt to Jeddah on a VATSIM event. That was a nice flight. I think that was the first flight I did on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 when that came out. Oh look, mini builds. Oh, I don't want to miss my top of descent. Getting close. Oh, we're right on it. Good stuff. Oh, we got the 14,000 is what we need to go down to. Right, let's have a quick look at this. Looks a fairly good scenery, doesn't it? Oh, that's a nice shot. God Gamer's heading out of here. Thank you, mate. You sleep well, and I will check in, or hopefully you'll check in with us again soon. But appreciate you dropping in, mate. Good night. I'm gonna check out the airport. I can publish photo on. No, it's all good, mate. This looks good. I'm all just interested in. I feel like I need to do some research on it. Someone must have done a good YouTube on it. Highly detailed, blah blah blah. Right, let's get down to 14,000. We are on our top of descent. And we want to be there. And we've got a... Let's do a managed descent, shall we? Start with 2,200 descent rate. That should do us. Lovely stuff. I love the engine noises in this. It's just in fact, the audio in this Fenix aircraft is. I don't think there's anything better, is there? I've seen a lot about the 777 from Flight Factor in X-Plane. I might get that, but I tend not to fly Boeing. Not that I can't, but I just prefer to fly. And like my setup with the WINWING stuff is all for Airbus, you know. That's your payware. What do you mean it's your payware? Did you make it? I mean your foot. I'm gonna try on Volanta. That's my first pay. Oh, your first payware. I thought you made it. I thought you developed it. Maybe you have. you a bit of extra volume on the sim. So we're down at 14,000, and then we're actually going to be flying right overhead the airfield at 10,000 feet, and then looping round to Schiphol, and then 4,000 feet is our ILS. QNH is 1021, I think we said. Let's have a quick look again. I did put it into the BenQ, but weather request 1022 it is. Yeah, 1022. Good stuff. It's your first payware scenery. Is that because did you basically buy your sort of home or the airport closest to where you live at the moment? I think they need to do a world update, don't they, for the sort of Middle East part of the world, but I guess so much of the information is not available to the public, so it's probably quite difficult. Oh, you just use the freeware. Gonna put a bit of speed brake out. Feel like we're coming in a little bit hot. It's gonna bleed some of that speed off. I'm looking forward to this landing, folks, and I really do not want to do a go around, but for that matter, what we will do is let's just check what our go around altitude is. Missed approach climb 4,000. Okay. And let's overlay this arrival onto there. So this is the route we're taking. Currently coming up to Soper. I want to be above 14,000 at Mosset, above 10,000 at Zulu Hotel 628. And then we're going to fly over the airfield at 10,000 feet, and then we'll descend down to 7,000 feet at... ignore me. We're going to take a left 275 degrees to Schiphol, then come in right, looping right from Schiphol down to runway 14. Interesting arrival, actually. A bit like Dubai, when you're flying to there, you can often fly right over the airfield. KSA, currently the biggest airport, Riyadh's. It's going to be 6 runways. But yeah, is that the plan, Cinema, that they're going to have a major hub like Dubai and Qatar? Or are they just simply making the biggest airport? Because that's 6 runways feels very unnecessary if you're not going to have the traffic. Does it not? It's quite busy on the ground. Oh no, never mind. We've got 3 aircraft on the ground. There's a lot of activity around Zurich, isn't there? An interesting. Look at this. An interesting route that this guy's taken. And it's Swiss Airlines. And this guy is just taken off, so he's climbing out. Has he done a go around? Has he flown? What are we looking at here? So he's currently 5,000 feet. He looks like he's done a go around. Where's he flown in from? It's quite a long flight. Oh, he's gone. Interesting. Keep an eye on ourselves, Salt. I'm actually going to increase that descent rate. We're going to get speeds coming back anyway. Speed is looking for 250, so I'm going to put some speed brake out. Things are getting serious now. This is where we earn our salary. They're aiming for... Okay, cool. Let's have a look at this. They're aiming for a 2030 vision and 18 million passengers in the first few years after the development. It's going to be houses near. Going to be houses built near it. Interesting. So they're going to basically try to get some... Chile's going to get some passenger numbers from Dubai and Qatar. They're going to compete with those. With Emirates and Qatar Airways. This is looking nice now. Lots of planes buzzing around, I can see them. Might not come through on stream, but maybe they do. Right, I've just gone to manage descent now because I want that speed to come off. You can see the runway down below, it's just down there. The airport. This is looking better. So far, so good. Speed brake's out. Cool, right. That slowed us down to 250 knots. Oh, are they hosting FIFA as well? Oh wow, but the World Cup. It was only Qatar a few years ago, wasn't it? Have a look. 2034, yeah, you're right. They've got the World Cup in 2034. That'll be interesting because of a country like Saudi with that much money, it'd be really interesting to watch. Just in terms of all the infrastructure projects. So let's get down 7,000. And we can see that discontinuity, but what we'll do is fire Giphol and then we'll do a direct and it'll loop us round onto this, basically onto the ILS. We're looking for 7,000 anyway. It's going to put a little bit more speed brake out.
Just to confirm that Swift 22 with Mike, are you going to depart from runway P2?
Yes, that is correct. Lining up now, runway 32 and departing.
And if I remember, I'll put the, I'll try and do the flight recorder, you know, for the replay. Although I do not like the replay feature in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so maybe we won't.
Can you please
Last time I tried it, completely messed things up. Yozelli, I'm new to channel, just wondering where I can find your flight sim settings. You know what? What I'll do, I need to do a video for you because a couple of people have asked that, and I'm not on a high-spec PC by any means. It's a good PC, but it's by no means the sort of top spec or anything like that. And I'm streaming, so but I'll definitely share my settings for you. But like I said, I think I need to do that in a video that I'll put on the channel, and yeah, in the future I can just direct you to that. But I obviously can't pause at this point because we are on VATSIM. But to quickly answer your question, I'm on a mix of high and I'd say majority are high settings.
742
Some might be on ultra.
And Alpha taxing to holding point kilo, now 28, holding short kilo. Correction, so holding short 28.
Welcome to the channel though, mate. Appreciate you having you here. All good, mate. Yeah, all good. So yeah, it is a mix of high settings really. There might be some medium as well, but I maybe even take some screenshots. I'm gonna fly above you. Am I? Let's have a look. Are you already down? No. You're there. You should be on the... You're lower than me, aren't you? Yeah, so I'm going to be heading over to your west, which is what we're doing now. Yeah, here we go. Right, we're coming up on 10,000. I can see you though, mate. I can see you. I use TAA. I do not like DLS or FSR. I use TAA. Yeah, I think I've tried them all. I feel like I've got the sim in a good spot now. And it's like Flight Simulator 2024 as well, if that helps. What we need to do is we've got a transition altitude. 7,000. Okay. Coming up on 10,000, we'll get the lights on. We will get the delayed seatbelt sign on. We'll let the cabin know as well.
Departed and continue departure via Vivid for November, passing 4,200 feet.
The other thing as well is I stream in 1440p, which I know is probably not advised for again if you want in a lot of frames, but if I were you guys and I was watching me, I'd want to watch something more than 1080p. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try and do 1440p streaming, and it seemed to be okay.
Zurich traffic on the 9 Papa Hotel is 5 miles from Osman for ILS runway 14.
Let's check the speeds as well. Do we need any speed restrictions whilst we're here? 230 is the speed on there, so that's probably gonna...
Zurich traffic, Swiss Alps 742, crossing right, wait on Kilo, taxiing via hotel, holding short runway 32 on hotel 3.
Got a bit of speed breakout.
Seatbelt fastened, ready for landing.
I do not use frame gen. I think if there's any frame gen built into the simulator, then I'll be using that. And I think, if I'm right, if you want to stick around until we land, it's down to you. But I'm more than happy to go into the settings once we've landed. But I don't want to be disconnected off VATSIM if I do it now. But there is some frame gen, I think, isn't there, in the sim now?
10 miles out, that speed is 195. We'll keep it up for you.
But I don't use anything like oh, what's the one that you can get from Steam? Lossless scaling. I don't use that. I have it, and I've used it in the past, but I find actually that my settings and the sims now, after sim update 3 or whatever it is, I just find it's working really well.
City traffic, Swiss Alps 742, holding short runway 32 until...
I'll listen out for you, Cinema. I'll listen out for you, mate. We're coming up on 7,000. We're going to go over to 1022 on the QNH, and we'll go over on the first officer's side. And then what we'll do is fly direct as well. We were looking for 4,000. The ILS, let's just go a little bit further. It's going to look as well. It doesn't look like it looks like we're good on. That must be you on the TCAS Cinema. But let's do that now. Let's loop round. We'll do direct, and then we'll do that one. Charlie Indigo 4. Lovely, like that. Look at that. And then we want down to 4,000, and we'll just do a really low descent rate as well. 1,000 feet will do it. Speed's good, descent rate's good. Have a look, should see the runway somewhere down below. There it is, just over there. Just see a couple of flights as well on the way in. Was that you, Cinema?
Second Papa Hotel is on a 3 final runway 14.
Have we got 2 on the final? Oh, where's my VAT radar gone? Here it is. Let's clear this up. That's me. And where have we got? Easy, you're there, Cinema. And then we've got one on a 3 mile final. We've got this guy is... Oh, he's outbound. He's going to Heathrow. So yeah, Cinema, you get in there before us. Looks like you're in some sort of hold. Yeah. That's not the route, is it? Surely. That looks a bit intense. Yeah, you get in before us. We want to make sure we've got some good spacing. I could slow right down. We go 200 knots, and we'll go flaps 1 as well. $15 miles, about 20 miles total for us. Go flaps 1.
354 established Listen V1 for traffic.
I got flaps 1, 200 knots. We'll get the landing systems on. That's good, we're below profile, what we like to see. Not like with the stream on Friday when we were chasing that profile. A lot of flights buzzing around. I love the look of this. Love it. Quick look on VAT radar as well. This so easy. Cinema, we're going to get in behind you. This is good spacing by the looks of it. Make sure you're doing... I'm doing 200 knots. Maybe I should go down to 180 or 190.
Volanta Papa Hotel is vacated 1-4.
Just turning on to the localizer now. Yeah, looks like there's plenty of spacing, doesn't there? Zurich traffic, Croatian 756 Romeo, ILS 14, 12 miles, Zurich traffic. You're on final speed, good stuff. I'll slow right down, I'll give you plenty of time. I'll go 180 knots. We'll actually go flaps 2 now. Arm the localizer. Captured.
Yes, traffic here. 354 landing on V1 for traffic.
And we'll arm the approach. So landing lights are on. Runway turn off will stay off. Everything else is good. Cabin notified. We'll do we want to roll long here? I can't remember. Speed brake is armed. Go medium on the speed brakes, that's armed. And what's our distance now? We are... There's the 5 mile fix that we put in. Zurich traffic, Croatian 756 Romeo, ILS 14, 7.5 miles. And what I'll do is we'll go to manage speed. That's going to bring us all the way back to our approach speed, 129. And we'll drop the gear as well. Slow us down.
Hotel is clear of runway 28.
Go flaps 3. Looking good, guys, looking good. And full flaps. Are you down, Cinema? Zurich traffic, Croatian 756 Romeo, ILS 14, 5 miles. Might be a late clearance. Think I see you on the runway down there, Cinema. You down? Yeah, should be enough time. Yeah, you're just about to vacate by the looks of it. My aircraft.
This
is looking a nice arrival. A little bit high though. Actually, no, we're on right on the magenta diamond on the ILS. This looks fine. I will take that. That's a good one. Hold the flare. Nose gears down. Reversers coming in. Gonna roll out. It's a long. Let it roll. I'm just often conscious of people behind. Because yeah, you have to roll out here, don't you? How's your landing, Cinema? I saw you pretty much vacate. I think you'd vacated by the time we were on a very short final. Right, manual braking. Zurich traffic, Croatian 756 Romeo, runway 14 vacated. Take the gate at the right after you vacate, please. Let's have a look. Let me swap over. I'm just going to slowly crawl. Right, taxi light can come on. Landing lights can come off. Runway turn off is on. We'll get the APU firing up in the background. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zurich. That was no frills. Lovely arrival. No go-arounds tonight. It just makes a difference. Maybe Echo 3-2. Let's have a look on here, shall we? Zoom right in. You're thinking Echo 3-2. Okay, yeah. So we'll go straight hotel, and then we'll go on to 3. We'll have a look out for you. I presume you're on one of these, so we'll take hotel, and then yeah, look out for you. So we'll go down here. That doesn't look like a taxiway. So are you over here somewhere?
Direct traffic, Swiss Alps 742 departing runway 32, waiting for November departure.
Where are you? Is that you? No, that's... But yeah, we'll take that. We'll take those stands over there. That's fine. That is fine. Get those speed brakes retracted. Gears coming up.
Outside traffic
619 Alpha, send Alpha 57 pushing back onto interface.
Traffic? Where? Oh, on the other side. No, I can maybe... I presume I can taxi right round, no? I can go right round. You're on the other side. There's 3-2. Okay, cool. That's fine. It's a longer taxi, but we can trot along. Nice flight though. Nice flight. No thrills. Good weather. Easy landing conditions. Yeah, this is the. I don't think I've got the MK Studios Zurich because I don't think you need it, to be honest. Right, we are racing along to get over to you. And you're on Charlie, I see you. So I'm going to go all the way around Delta, then Foxtrot, then Charlie. I'm just going to add, make sure. Ah, you're over there. Look, yeah, I'll take 3-2. Yeah, long way around, but it's fine. It's all good. Get to see more of the airport. It's a nice airport, actually, isn't it? All good, mate. It's been an unofficial community flight, hasn't it, really? Me and you. Alright. Slow it down for this corner. Wow, the passengers will be out of the seat. There we go, that's better. Yeah, it's a very nice looking airport. And, yeah, the performance is really good at the moment in this sim. I really hope they don't mess around with it too much, because for me, it's working really well. We're on VATSIM, we've got a good settings, a good graphics settings as well. Yeah, quite happy. Good performance. Right, so we are now on the top side. We're on Foxtrot, and then we're going to turn left onto Charlie, and then we're going to stand. Do you want us on 2-0? No, in fact, yeah, we'll go for 3-2.
With Air 742,
Very loud.
1805.
There you are. Look, I see you. And annoyingly, if I just quickly, because with the model matching that I use, which is the FS, what's it called, FSLTL. I don't think your landing gear is down on my screen, so I could be wrong. Oh, maybe. Yeah, so what you do with that is if you disconnect quickly on VATSIM and then reconnect. Let's do that. Disconnect, connect. I should see your plane appear with landing gear. Yeah, there you go. Is Tower now connected, by the way? Did I see Tower come online? Looking at this.
Zurich traffic, Swiss 225 uniform.
It just connected.
Runway 14, 12 miles.
14 is not active on runway 4 approach. Civil runway after 9 o'clock is runway 28. And,
right, here comes 3-2. Just see it there. What I should do, before we get on stand, get this on. And we want Echo, and we want 3-2, wasn't it? Where's 3-2? Previous page. Where's 3-2? Why is 3-2 not on there? Huh? Never mind.
Also affecting runway 32 via inner kilo hotshot runway 28.
Oh, right in front of the Zurich writing as well on the terminal. Don't need a taxi light anymore.
Sir, traffic Eurowings 5 Juliet Golf, ILS runway 14, 10 miles out.
Nope.
Zurich traffic, Swiss 225
Parking brake is set.
Runway 14, 7
APU is on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zurich. Lovely stuff. Let's get them strobes to auto, biggin can come off, nav to 1, everything else can stay as it is. We will request deboarding, and we'll do the GSX choice. Let's step outside. Jetway is connecting, or is it not connecting? For some reason we have some stairs appearing. Interesting. There's a jetway there, but yeah, we're getting stairs. Let's turn on the let's deboard on there. Let's get this set. So we have ground services, we get the GPU. We want to toggle the jetway, but yeah, it doesn't seem to recognise that as a jetway. Interesting. We want the forward and rear cargo can open as well. Maybe there's a problem with this jetway in real life, and so they've sent over the stairs. Good stuff, good stuff. And let's have a look at cinema. You're over here, A320neo, EasyJet, lovely stuff. And a very short flight from Innsbruck over to Zurich. We've got Swiss Airlines down there on the ground. We've got a bus doing about 1,000,000 miles an hour. Just turned his headlights on as well, like an absolute maniac. What else have we got? Anyone else on the ground here? We've got one over there. A wide body A330 down there by the looks of it. Yes. Oh yeah, A340-6 is it? Lovely. Lovely. Let's get back to where we are. Righty-ho. They are disconnecting. Oh, there you go. I've got a first GPU under strain kind of thing. Right, I'm going to show you my settings. First of all, I'm going to disconnect from VATSIM. And let me jump into these settings for you. So, I'll show you these. Graphics. So, I've got frame gen is AMD FSR 3. I've got TAA. I've got my native resolution. 140 on the sharpening. And then in the settings, it's a mix of medium and high, basically. So terrain is 110, off-screen cache is high, buildings medium, medium, plants off, medium, medium. Object level of detail 100, high clouds, high text resolution, 4 on the anisotropic filtering. I don't have these ray trace shadows on. I think they are a massive sap. Yeah, I've even got some low settings there. Motion blur, I just don't need that. Reflections, ray mask is off. Depth of field is high. Medium on like road traffic. Parked aircraft is low. This is another one as well. Parked aircraft quantity is off. But didn't they add a few extra settings like airport traffic quantity and stuff like that? So I think a lot of this is already, if you're using third-party airports, then you can also turn on those settings or off in the kind of native settings for that particular airport. Yeah. Cinema, you're going, mate. Thank you so much for the group flight. I appreciate that, and she'll be back on Friday. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, mate. Hopefully that gave you a good overview. Visually, just of kind of like what settings I'm using. So it is a mix of medium and high. There's some low in there as well, but I think a lot of the settings themselves, even if you turn it to low, I think it has such a minor effect on the overall kind of look and feel of the sim that it's worth doing, and it might just save you a good few frames here and there. Well, look, folks, time for my dinner. I appreciate everyone who's joined. Vosily, Cinema, obviously, 350 helping fly from the flight officer, first officer seat, but she'll be back on Friday for another flight. And keep a lookout on the channel, and I'll try and give you as much notice as possible as to what that flight will be. But until the next time, enjoy the rest of your week, and see you again soon. Ta-ta.
Where do we go? When the sunshine meets the night.